Weichel and a group of other guardsmen were in a convoy in northern Afghanistan on March 22nd when they noticed a group of children in the road blocking their vehicles. They all got out to move the kids, and most of them walked away. But one little girl went back to pick up shell casings. Weichel saw a 16-ton truck bearing down the road, so he moved her out of the way. Yet he ended up getting hit by the truck.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head? This is where I grew up. I think the president owner fixed it up. I never knew we ever went without. The second floor is hot for sneaking out. And this is where I went to school.
When I heard the story, that part did not surprise me at all. At all. I knew that's my brother.
Weichel enlisted right out of high school. Sergeant Major Joe Klosterman led Weichel's unit in Iraq in 2005. Weichel's final act of bravery is right in step with Major Klosterman's memory.
Time had better things to do. Criminal record says I've broken twice. I must have done it half a dozen times. I wonder if it's too late. Should I go back and try to graduate? Life's better now than it was back then. If I was them, I wouldn't let me in. Oh, 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 oh God, every memory of looking out the back door. I have a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Every memory of walking out the front door. I found the photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye.
Daddy! Daddy!
2 months in Afghanistan led to this moment for specialist Dennis Weichel, surprising his 6-year-old daughter Hope and 8-year-old son Nicholas for Christmas.
I haven't seen my kids for a while, and it's great to see them before I go back again. See them for the holidays, very special time.
Nicholas had one word to say about seeing his dad surprise him at the Children's Workshop daycare.
Awesome!
Weichel will be able to stay with his kids until January 2nd.
I know it doesn't have a name on it.
I'm just excited because these are obviously the most important things to me, my kids. So just glad to see them on the holidays.
After this week-long visit, Weichel will deploy again for another...
I am so high, I can hear heaven. I am so high, I can hear heaven. Oh, but heaven, no heaven, don't hear me. And they say that a hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. I'll hold on to the wings of the eagles. Watch as we all fly away. Someone told me love would all save us. But how can that be? Look what love gave us. A world full of killing and blood spilling. That world never came. And they say that a hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. I'll hold on to the wings of the eagles. Watch you. I'm sending to you. It isn't the love of a hero, and that's why I fear it won't do. And they say that a hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. I'll hold on to the wings of the eagles, watch as we all fly away. And they're watching us, they're watching us as we all fly away. And they're watching us, they're watching us as we all fly away. And they're watching us, they're watching us as we all fly away. Whoa. I sit alone and watch the clock, trying to collect my thoughts. All I think about is you. And so I cry myself to sleep and hope the devil I don't meet in the dreams that I live through. Believe in me, I know you've waited for so long. Believe in me, sometimes the weak become the strong. Believe in me, this life's not always what it seems. Believe in me, 'cause I was made for chasing dreams. All those smiles you've had to fake, and all the shit you've had to take, just to lead us here again. I never have the things to say to make it all just go away, to make it all just disappear. Believe in me, I know you've waited for so long. Believe in me, sometimes the weak become the strong. Believe in me, this life's not always what it seems. Believe in me, 'cause I was made for chasing dreams. Goodbye, crack of dawn. Goodbye, harvester. Goodbye, hello, baby. After a long, hard day of plowing dirt, a goodbye way of life. Goodbye, pass it down. Goodbye, up all night of praying for rain, a 2-year drought, walking on faith and toughing it out. Hey, what's past is past. Oh, nothing in this world lasts. Hey, aren't those 4 lanes fast? Goodbye, grandma. watching over me. Remember the time I rode my truck and you were there when I woke up. You walked me home, yeah, you led me home. But hey, what's past is past. Oh, nothing in this world lasts. Hey, aren't those four lanes
I wait for the postman to bring me a letter, and I wait for the good Lord to make me feel better, and I carry the weight of the world on my shoulders, family in crisis that only grows older. Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to go? Daughter to father, daughter to father, I am broken, but I am hoping. Daughter to father, daughter to father, I am crying, a part of me's dying, and these are the confessions of a broken heart. And I wear all your old clothes, your polo sweater. I dream of another you, one who would never, never leave me alone to pick up the pieces, daddy to hold me, that's what I needed. So why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to go? Daughter to father, I came by today to see you. Oh, I had to let you know. If I knew the last time that I held you was the last time, I'd have held you and never let go. Oh, it's kept me awake nights wondering. I lie in the dark just asking why. I've always been told you won't be called home until it's your time. I guess heaven was needing a hero, somebody just like you, brave enough to stand up for what you believe and follow it through. When I try to make it make sense in my mind, the only conclusion I come to is a heaven was needing a hero like you. I remember the last time I saw you. Oh, you held your head up was such a part of who I am. Now that part will just be void. No matter how much I need you now, heaven needed you more. 'Cause heaven was needing a hero, somebody just like you, brave enough to stand up for what you believe and follow it through. When I try to make it make sense in my mind, the only conclusion I come to is a heaven was needing a hero like you. Yes, heaven was needing a hero, and that's you.
Weichel was given a full military funeral at the Veterans Cemetery in Exeter, but the most poignant moment of his service was when the chaplain read a letter that Weichel's son had written to his daddy.
You are my hero. I know you're up in heaven watching over me. You are the brightest star in the sky. I love you, Daddy. Love, Nick.
You're reading this. My mama's sitting there. Looks like I only got a one-way ticket away. Sure wish I could give you one more kiss. War was just a game we played when we were kids. Well, I'm laying down my gun, I'm hanging up my boots. I'm up here with God and we're both watching over you. So lay me down in that open field out on the edge of town. And oh my soul, it's where my mom always prayed that it would go. But if you're reading this, I'm already home. If you're reading this, halfway around the world, I won't be there to see the birth of our little girl. I hope she looks like you, I hope she fights like me, and stands up for the innocent and the weak. I'm laying down my gun, hanging up my boots.
Left hand shut! Captain Allmeyer! Sergeant Hyde! Sergeant Dennis Weichel! Sergeant Dennis P. Weichel!
Tell Dad I don't regret that I followed in his shoes. So lay me down in that open field out on the edge of town. would go. If you're reading this, I'm already home. If you're reading this, there's gonna come a day when you move on and find someone else, and that's okay. Just remember this, I'm in a better place, where soldiers live in peace and angels sing amazing grace. So lay me down in that open field out on the edge of town, and know my soul is where my mom always prayed that it would go. If you're reading this, if you're reading this, I'm all